Take a breath, dude. Seriously, right? He's got like a Hoover snorkel. This is behind the scenes. You normally don't see this happening, but this happens every single show. But now we got the fancy what cam. Also, I broke it. You don't have one right now. I'll have to fix that.
Oh, good.
Let's go back to regular.
Aloha!
Aloha, everybody. It is Monday. And holy, nothing's good happening this week so far. Got a call in the middle of the night from my half-brother, who I don't talk to very often at all, like ever. Saying something's up there. My father lives there. And our brother, my stepbrother, who's his full brother, died like two years ago, which was pretty horrible. And so there's no good news happening here, but I haven't heard from him yet. So if this phone rings right here, this old-fashioned phone, landline phone, then I'm gonna have to take that, and I'm gonna probably be depressed after that. But you know what are you gonna do? For right now, I'm feeling okay. Except I stayed up too late last night. I stayed up till unacceptable 11 p.m. watching. You went to bed early because you couldn't handle it. Watching like the third night in a row of Saturday Night Live.
50th anniversary.
It's a lot of content.
The Friday night event was awesome. The homecoming concert.
The actual bat phone, I guess.
That was epic.
Wasn't it? And it was all live, so they were swearing all over Peacock. They were saying the big swears.
Yeah, Peacock TV allows swear words.
Apparently. We didn't know that at first, and then all of a sudden Miley Cyrus said S-dog, and she apologized. She was like, sorry. And then Eddie Murphy came out, and he was like, blim bidi blam, blim blam blam.
They threw out the F word a couple times,
like
right?
variants.
Yeah.
Multiple hardcore variants of that. So anyway, very tired from watching too much television and ominous late night phone call. Not good.
And we got how many? I don't know, 1.5 feet of snow or something.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna actually face us outside, but see how bright it is already. I mean, it's snow. There's a foot of snow. We got a foot of snow.
We probably have about 3.5 feet blocking us in our driveway. So after the show, we'll be out there digging out.
So for all you people that did not, I accidentally grew up in the Bay Area and then moved here somehow. And then, but she does like most of she just turns into Yosemite Sam and goes and pretty much does the snow removal and just frackles her way through it. And then, because she doesn't want me to drop dead.
Devil.
But she does a great job. It's good exercise.
It is. It's the only exercise I ever get all year. So
which is exactly what the American Heart Association said is bad. That's like your
I
don't do that.
There's many times I'm like, okay, is the heart attack happening right now? Let's see.
What you'd be doing something you love, living here.
Yeah.
So that's how that goes. Thank you for Burlington. Candy O, Axe Monkey saying hello. Then Candy O, aloha. Greg, thanks again for your stuff. We were just putting it away this weekend and looking at it again, just saying. Actually, technically, we're like, okay, we're gonna wait for next Christmas. When we pull out our Christmas next year, we're gonna be double surprised. New surprise from all the Christmassy stuff. So that's awesome. Thanks again for that. And he's mentioning, did he miss the memo directing members to request a video of their $20 item with a high sell-through rate that already has 15 pictures. Tempted to send a vid of me blocking their account. That would be pretty good, though.
John from Flippin' It Easy, he used to have...
Get off my lawn!
He used to have block parties, right?
Yeah, block parties.
He would do videos of blocking people.
I think he matured out of that. I'm sure he still has them. He just doesn't promote them. Because I
saw somebody on one of my groups saying the same thing, that somebody was asking them for all these questions for more pictures and just stupid questions, and they were like, yeah, I just blocked them.
none over 2 years, and then 2 over the weekend. People requesting a video of a $20 item. I don't have like a money dollar limit for that, but I would say that we definitely don't. It has to be something functional, like it has to move, right? You didn't know, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, so we did the AFX cars. You held up a 9-volt battery to the bottom prongs.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think. Those are like $60, $70 items. What's the cheapest thing we put a video on?
Well, if something is like electronic and it's supposed to work or run, yeah, it's always good. But if it's like, what happened? Something weird happened.
It just blacked out. No, we had a stroke. We got Mothman prophecy just came through. We just Mothman.
That is weird. It did get odd. Huh.
It did. It did. Hold on. Let's say hi to everybody and then make sure we stay current on the end of the chat while also addressing all the mid-chat meat. Right?
You got to go back up?
Oh, sorry. Okay, there is lag. Lag.
What is he saying?
I don't think he was first, and that's troubling. Mike Seller, aloha from frigid South Dakota. Only -15 at the moment. Yucko.
That is crazy.
We've had some. Here's, yay, -15.
Oh yeah, it did go dark for them too. Something happened.
It came back though, right?
Oh yeah.
It seems like maybe the actual screen is darker.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
I don't want to get all involved in this. Pressing buttons.
Oh, John was saying that people got very angry when I exposed bad buyers that deserve to get blocked, even though we do not disclose their true identity, only their eBay user ID. Yeah, I guess people do get a little weird, and that's why he stopped doing it.
Outwardly.
But what a
we're still doing it.
But what a great idea, though, a block party. I love
I do
concept.
love it too. I can see how, especially when it loses its luster after a while. Like, it's fun to do it. Block parties are fun. And then it's like, oh, this is just a big hassle.
Well, if there's like a funny story behind it.
Yeah.
But if it's always like, oh, somebody just asked me for another 20 photos, then it can get a little boring. But James is here, and he was saying that he's doing a Dolly video. He'll be releasing a Dolly video today.
Nice.
The puppet.
We love some Dolly. Give us some Dolly. Yes. So silly, James, the hardest working man in eBay YouTubery. I'm the hardest working one. Tell me somebody else who works harder than James, and I will tell you you're a liar. But I won't have to do that because, present company excluded. John works very hard too, but James puts out like 7 videos a day. And then he's just to layer it in with some Dolly.
Yeah,
Dolly content.
He's very high energy. I don't get it.
He's got the H turned up full blast on that ADHD. He's got the H on pinned.
So where is your cursor right now?
My cursor is cursory.
Where's that comment that you're on?
Aloha, Frigid's way up here already.
Oh, okay. Silver Hair says Snow Aloha. I love it.
Aloha, Biv. How you doing? Hope everything's going well in the flood zone. Oh, down in LA, just in case they didn't have enough trauma. Half the hillside rolled down to, like, this one restaurant, which has a Hawaiian tie-in, which is why I'm talking
Trader Duke?
No, just Duke's.
Duke's.
Just Duke's. Duke Kamanamoku Weekaway. He was like, he invented didn't invent surfing.
So it made it through the fire.
But there's restaurants.
It did not burn down, but
all on there, and that's in like a main parking spot for the fire department. And then it's also at the bottom of the creek that just washed out, and all the mud, a foot or 2 feet deep in mud, the place that survived the fire. So
they had firefighters out there trying to dig them out.
Somebody ate that fake butter, with Mother Nature. So, you're not supposed to fool with Mother Nature. What was that? Was that Imperial butter? Oh, Imperial, bum 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 bum, and you get that giant hat, the crown, and the crown was so awesome. I remember as a kid, it was very puffy. It was like kind of a puffed out crown, and I'm like, it looks puffy, but I mean, it looks like gold, but soft, but gold. And I was very confused by the Imperial crown. And it just popped on his head when he ate the Imperial. And I think Imperial probably became, I can't believe it's not butter, because I think they had sort of the same vibe in there.
Jen and JRKR 1964. Aloha, WTF. Aloha from Germany. Callie Debs.
Callie Debs. I hope you're not floating away.
Yeah.
Hope you Callies aren't floating.
Hope you're safe. Jovial. Hey,
Is National Pancake Week this week? Oh my God.
Are we going to have pancakes sometime?
Dollars up. So we're going to hit some silver dollar pancakes. That mixes both stacking and breakfast.
We also need to do John's pizza.
We've got the technology. I mean, it's so simple. It's going to be like an amazing feat. But at the same time, we also are so busy that we can't even. I'm not so busy. I'm just lied. I was watching Saturday Night Live all weekend. If I was so busy, I wouldn't have time to watch Saturday Night Live. But we did watch Saturday Night Live. But it snowed, all this snow all weekend. So we basically went out in the morning to get coffee, and then we
shoveling nonstop.
And then you can't leave every time you want.
Mike Seller, aloha. He said, Pokey. Yes, Pokey's still eating. This will be your last one.
No breath. Stop it. Exactly.
I know.
Okay. Hoover away, my man. That's our Paul Rose.
Get your Polly.
Flipping John, obviously he has.
Hey, Will and Cinnamon, Carrie's Collection.
Aloha to you. They had a little video on this morning. Dendicure.
Aloha.
Lag bat phone, lag. I can't hear swearing. I just stay inside till it melts. We try to. We were kind of coming back, noticing that the older people on our block, the young kids have come in and done their driveway for them because they're old. And as long as the kids are out there doing their driveway, they've got young children. They're like 30s. Half of our block, when we moved in here, we were the youngsters. Everyone was in their 80s. And then they all literally left, mostly the planet, but they left the area. And then all families moved in. So currently right now we have
There's
10.
a lot of young kids, though.
Youngers. And it's so fun to watch them walk. But my point
10.
is, when are we old enough for them to come over and do our driveway?
Our 90-year-old neighbor was shoveling her walkway.
These Vermonters are so...
she makes it look like it's nothing.
I could call over there and say, look, lady, I wouldn't do it. And she doesn't care that I wouldn't do it. I don't understand these 90-year-old Vermont women who, milk their own cows and, they're so hardened. They're just I'm take a break, like Pokey. He's just into it. He wants to do those things that they've been doing forever, and they love it. Lady down the street was 98. And I think she dropped
pokes.
shoveling snow.
I just stay inside till it melts, and then when it melts, I just stay inside.
Yes.
I would be inside till spring.
Yeah, well, yes, we did. This year's been snowy. And they did the Farmer's Almanac, which, by the way, is the number one source of all weather in the planet.
It did say.
Where they just kind of make it up. But sometimes it's accurate. And in this case, they said it was going to be very snowy this year. And it has been. A nice snow, though. So far, it's been this is very nice snow. Where you open all the windows in the house and it's all gray and snowing. And
it's
no one can hear you scream.
We're in Narnia.
Yeah, Narnia. That's what we did. Paul Rosefield thought that was you blacking out. People get very angry. Michelle Kirkpatrick, I saw.
Aloha, Michelle.
Aloha to you.
Mike G. With all of the emojis. Land Shark, hey, good afternoon to you. Aloha.
Hey, Craig.
Silver hair.
Block lag. What is that? Didn't you? If I was following the your inheritance drama, I believe musical chairs ended with lag. He got everything. I thought, but it switches around every once in a while. Silver hair stacks are currently maybe not going to lag. I said that. Remember how I said it without even a snorkel? He didn't have that. Watching you and the Four Nations. Are we PIP right now? PIP! A picture for those of you not in the know of my technology.
Go Finland! So she's watching the Four Nations hockey game. Go Finland beat down Canada. They could use another beatdown. The U.S. versus Canada game was awesome.
I'm sure the first thing you noticed is, oh wow, those are kind of dirty.
Whoa!
Second thing you noticed, are they scratched? I can't see the scratches.
You can't?
No, I can't see them right there.
I thought your vision was better than mine.
Are they scratched or is it just dirty?
I see like lines. I see flecks.
Lines everywhere. Anyway, point being, no bumpers. That's what we're talking about here. I ran out of bumpers, and now these things slide down and block all my breathing. So they're anti-CPAP glasses now. So I have to keep on even more than normal.
Joey was saying, did someone say block party? What is that? T-girls? TGIR. I don't even know what that is. I'm
TG
sorry.
Junior 16.
Oh, okay. Thrifting.
To Grass
TN.
Tyson.
Aloha. James is awesome. He is.
Nice try, James. We know this is one of your alternate accounts. Just kidding. Yeah, James is the man to watch. He's awesome, and he nails a certain thing. He's got a certain thing really down. And that thing is to try new things. That's what I love about him. He's always coming up with something new. And you should go like his posts when he comes out with his 17th short of his dogs trying to go viral. It's awesome. I just love it. James, then why do I feel like I waste too much? Well, that might be true. I'm just saying you're the most prolific.
You may feel that way. You just have high expectations of yourself. But
you're entertaining
to
me.
us, you're like incredible.
You're entertaining me, and I don't profess to be on that level. I mean, I'm just not on James' level. I need too much like justice in my life. So if I work for a minute, I need to rest for a minute.
Oh, balance.
I need balance, but it's not a balance that considers the best thing for me. It's just like, I'm just gonna take a nap.
Ayo, aloha, ayo.
I'm taking a nap right now. Wake me up in 1 minute. I'm doing it with my eyes up, but it looks like they're okay.
Yeah, I sort of want pancakes for dinner. Anyhow.
You know what I want? Again, I think I talked about this not too long ago, and we haven't fulfilled my yearly trip to McDonald's for the big breakfast.
Oh.
To get those pancakes that taste like, I don't know, they're so whatever McDonald's pancakes taste like.
Huh. I don't know.
You just need to try them every once in a while. And then you get the scrambled egg that's a little slippery because it's got a lot of egg grease on it. And then it's yellow and it's folded. It's not the round one. It's yellow. And then you get the slippery sausage and you layer those up and then you put the fake maple on top, which in Vermont, I believe the law is still to IHOP to move into Vermont. This is the place.
That was for IHOP.
But I believe you have to, no matter, even at McDonald's, they offer pure maple syrup.
At an extra, right.
At an extra
do they?
charge.
Okay, so, right. Extra charge.
IHOP for the first couple years had to give it away. They gave it away. They gave away that grade A maple. Aloha, ayo, ayo. Ayo.
Whoa, that was weird. Oh, don't do that.
I talk dog. Jen, we all do James, yes. And James would love James would love that. Okay. Me. Dirty. Pancakes for dinner. What? Pfaffen cooking voce? I don't know what voce means. I gotta learn another language.
That's what he was telling us about last week.
Pfaffen cooking. But I don't know what the voce is. We did look up the Kaiserberg waffle or whatever it was, which was the chunks. And then we got off on, because it kind of looked like crazy bread, and there's a whole Little Caesars conversation. Biff Poffo, chiffon margarine. Nobody messes with Mother Nature. I bet you that turned into, Can't believe it's not butter. It was like a royal velvet gold pillow crown. Exactly, Jovial. And it looked soft, and I really wanted to like touch it and know that crown. But I never did. Still to this day. Should I just start a basket list? Basket bucket? Bucket basket. Basket noodle? I should start a bucket list. Find one of those big puffy gold pillow crowns. And I'll wear it.
Oh boy, sorry already.
That's one.
Oh lordy. Hey Ryan!
Ryan's back after an extended
He's not feeling well last
gruesomeness.
week. Ryan, look at this shirt.
He's returned to the land.
Tiki North with exotic Ed. He made this
cocktail time
over a year
and
ago, I think.
mocktail time here on Tiki North. Everybody should just
Maluna.
flashed again. Okole Maluna is bottoms up in Hawaiian. Check out Ed's show on Friday nights. Don't say any other words. The quickest way to get there is
bigheavyworld.com and
on Friday nights
it's from 8 p.m. Eastern till 10 p.m.
Big Heavy World, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern on bigheavyworld.com.
And they have a live stream link on their website. It's the Radiator radio station live stream.
And then you can see all the info on Ed's show.
And just awesome music.
And Ed's just
so good.
Just dropping, what do you call them there? Bangers all the time. But like the type of music is going to be new
Exotica
to you probably, maybe?
Exotica, Hawaiian, alternative.
Like deep rockabilly cuts, like more modern rockabilly and like Frankenstein Billy. What do you
And Ryan was saying how much he really enjoys
horrorbilly?
it. I do too.
I think they call it horrorbilly.
And then while he's doing his radio show from 8 to 10, he at 9 o'clock does a video streaming on Instagram from 9 to 9:30. So he's doing the radio show while he's doing this half an hour video, and he does like drink recipes for a mocktail, cocktail. He does some fun facts. It's just really entertaining.
Aloha, junk trader. How
Aloha!
you doing? I got the horn all primed. So next one.
Callie Dev says we are fine here in Burbank. Thank you for asking. It's 62 degrees now and sunny. So
don't go to the coast. The coast is washing away now. What it kids or just the methers? Nope. If that's a smart thing, and I don't have any idea what that was. I'm not shoveling when I'm 90. No, we're not shoveling when we're 55. I've already given it up. She's only younger than me.
Well, and Jen, our neighbor though, she puts us to shame just in every aspect. She's out there in the summer.
Last year,
gardening.
I look out our backyard, and I want to buy their house, but whatever. Their land, because they bought it in the 50s, and it L's around our house, and so they have like total like superiority over us, and I hate it. But anyway, in the back right behind our house is where they have they grow beans. What do you call that?
A garden.
A garden, right? They have a garden. Thank you very much. I look down and I see something white on the ground, sprawled out on the ground. This is last year. She's 92, I think, 92. And I run out there thinking there must be something. I'm like, hello. And she's like, oh, hey. She was on the ground doing some bean maintenance, like on her green bean bushes. I think she was like either planting them with her hand, just like putting them deep into the ground, or doing something with strings. But she was laying on the ground, and it was on purpose. And she like springs back up like Jack LaLanne. And I rolled over like I rolled back into our house like Violet from Willy Wonka after she eats the food, and she's a big blueberry. Thanks. You're welcome. So anyway, you were saying that we suck compared to our neighbors.
Yeah.
And I would say thankfully there is another house on the street our house is not bad, but if you had to point out the worst house on the street, we have one neighbor who their house has rental units in it, and so they've got like 5 trucks all parked out on the street. So they take the cake, but only by a hair. If they weren't there, we'd be the worst house on the street.
We need to paint our house again.
All the paint's falling off by the weather. It's just like pushing the paint off the house. It's just wood underneath. Like,
because we do it, and it's wood siding, so you need to scrape it and all that crap.
Okay, jump down to the bottom and see what happened.
Yes, Ryan. I know. Isn't that awesome? This Tiki North. This is his. I have one too. That's more, but I like oversized. Yes.
I don't know how many were made at that time, or
yeah. I mean,
if this was just like a test.
You
batch
should bring it up with Ed and ask him.
He might have merch. He's gonna beat us to merch. We don't even need merch. Because
Ed has a theater background, Ryan, so that's why he's really good at entertaining.
Your 90-year-old neighbor was going backyard J-Lo workout. Seriously, she I don't know. She has these Vermont sensibilities that I find very. The word is. What's the word where you really, really like something and you want.
Practical.
No. Not that's like I'm fascinated is the word. I'm fascinated with how she operates. And so no air conditioning. I think they might have like in their bedroom, like in the past few years.
Yeah.
But up until then, no air conditioning. And she had a soaking tub. So when it was hot and humid, her husband would fill up her soaking tub, which is a big trough.
He passed away 2 years ago now?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think because his
lawn
lawn was very,
chemicals.
very green. Forever, always very green. So, but anyway, so she does these little Vermonty things she's 90. So she's doing stuff like before the internet. Can you imagine what it was like before the internet, Bridget?
And during the summer, she'll put
1930s. That's before TV.
She'll put out tomatoes and cucumbers
at the street.
So
behind our house, she grows so much
on her front yard.
Much stuff
to give away to people
with bowls. And then this last year, I think things are starting to change a lot because this year she was like, "Leave the bowl." I've never seen that before. Anyhow. Somebody must have stolen one of her bowls. But every single afternoon, cucumbers as big as your head, tomatoes, smaller but large tomato size. What else does she have? Other things, seasonal, all throughout the whole fruits. Does she have a fruit? She's never had beans out there.
Can we move on?
No, I love talking about our Vermonty neighbors. And they did grow up before there was cars here. Thank you.
She's very old school, yeah, Jen. Very practical.
Maple leaf sugar clumps for coffee. Well, so if a recipe calls for simple syrup, try maple syrup. One per one, which would be mostly cocktails. But sometimes you need sugar added to a food recipe. But the stuff, I don't know. Did you get those sugar crystal things of maple sugar, John? Have you ever had those that are stamped like they look like a little leaf, and then they look like sugar, like they're very crystally?
So maple cream, oh yeah, that is delicious, and you just like smear it on toast. Yum. I've never put one of those maple candies, the leaf candies, in a coffee, but that sounds delicious. Those I just can cram them all in my mouth and just yum, yum, yum.
They have
Wait, can you go back to where the list?
Calmly tell me where to navigate to.
The next comment that is not highlighted. So WTF was saying there was snow
Copy
there.
That. Clicking.
Paros can't beat global warming, can you? Let's all panic.
Yeah, it's real cold, but it's also real warm. So that's
Carla's here. Carla Olsen.
Aloha, Carla. Jovial said that was the neighborhood rule. Kids go around and shovel all the old neighbor's driveway, walkway, and steps before we were allowed to play. That's so sweet. They do this here, but it's a shakedown.
You said doo-doo.
Doob-doo. They do that here, The kids do it here, but they want, they want cash.
Now, like when we did it,
Cash
we'd be
on
like
the barrel.
$1.25. Now it's like
$20.
Yeah, I mean,
No, seriously, it is. It's I think $10 the last time.
Babysitters get like $25 an
It's
hour
unbelievable, this world we live in. We just fell asleep, and then all of a sudden, where's John Hughes? Thank you. By the time you're finished, you like pass out in a snowbank, and then you're like, you know what? I'll just sit here until I get hypothermia without realizing it, and get scooped up with a snowplow. Thank you.
I know, like when you're a kid, you can just like plop in the snow, and it's so cozy and relaxing. But I want to so do that now, but I think if I do that, people are gonna think I'm dead. So I'm not just dropping in the snow.
James does not need a fake account. You just ask me; he'll tell you how awesome he is. James is the best. If
Which
you ever
I saw
stop
a
by,
post, he was wondering because evidently
center
he
of
has
the country, go see
that
James.
somebody that really just harasses him on a.
I can't get anybody.
Shuttle.
I can't get anybody to hate
Has
us.
done like 30
trying
fake
so hard.
accounts and.
I'm trying so hard to get some enemy.
John was saying, I think I just saw my future through those glasses, all like scratched.
John, you're
marked
50,
up.
right? So 50 is it. If you don't have glasses by 50, you're gonna get them. You're getting them. Just get on the glasses train.
He has contacts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You knew that?
He can't do glasses.
Oh,
he
okay.
says.
Fair enough. I can't do contacts. I have
Astigmatism.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I can't.
Is that why
do
I
it.
can't do them?
I had one eye doctor tell me I couldn't get contacts because I have astigmatism, but then the guy that we saw whatever last year, he's like, oh, you could, but I'm like, I don't want to stick things in my eyeballs.
I don't need to. The only thing is I went from a world where I have 100 pairs of sunglasses and I wore sunglasses all the time to never wearing sunglasses.
Oh, right.
Because now I got glasses.
Yeah.
All these sort of turn into sunglasses. If I put them directly in sunlight. Did everybody see? You know what? The Saturday Night Live. What was the key thing there? Jack Nicholson introduced somebody, and it was amazing. Jack Nicholson is alive, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know. I mean, I'm okay with glasses. I think that my entire YouTube channel could just be like my tooth gap and my glasses. The rest
Biff was saying, get the McGriddles, then pancakes are your bun.
Yeah,
Buns.
Biff, but you know how, what a high, like I have a lot of, I need to have things the way I need to have them. I've never liked those damn buns. Although they seem to have, they have these little nuggets of maple syrup balls in them, like boba balls of mapleness in the bun. So I think it's like butter toffee flavor, something like that. And then the bun itself has some maple-y type flavor. But I feel like I would really be letting myself down if I liked McGriddles. I apologize, but I feel like it's a bridge too far. I can't accept the convenience. I need to have like separate pancakes. I need to smear on the syrup. You can't have built-in syrup. Built-in syrup is madness.
John Trader says same, John. So contact lenses.
I've never done it because they told me I can't.
Why can't he give it away? I can't give it away.
Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now.
James,
Right?
do me, baby, LOL.
We're gonna have to do a train.
Paul
on
was saying, I know the last time I tried to wear glasses, it made me feel drunk. That can happen though. Your eyes just need to adjust to them.
Aloha,
Hey,
Steve.
Steve. Nice to see you. Yeah, we are really dark, but whatever.
I can't. If I mess with it, I'll break it. If you
Yeah,
want me to mess with
don't.
it, I'll do it. You want me to do it? Okay.
No, please, no.
You said to. Broke it. No, I'm kidding.
So what did you do to make it do that?
What did I do? Did I fix it? Did it fix?
Maybe it's fine.
No, I'm gonna mess with it more.
No.
I'm gonna mess with it till it breaks. Okay? It's broken. No. Look at Kermit turns dark.
Oh. because that's the green screen.
Yeah, we never played the pigs on your sweater. We'll do it. Don't tell them. We'll do it later. I don't know what happened.
I love pigs.
I cannot lie. She married one.
Pigs and buns.
She loves them. She loves pigs so much she bought the company like Norelco. She married one. What else do we need? Oh, I know. Look at this. Lenses. Remember when we turned... I'm not going to even start that right now. Remember when we turned color? Is that... Focus. Autofocus. Yeah, that works.
Huh.
And then brightness. Automatic. Oh, there it goes.
Huh.
It just popped back into...
Interesting.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yes. Kaiser Schmarm. The Kaiser Schmarm is the
Biff
nugget.
has almost 20/20 vision. Wow.
Yeah, I did have that once, and now I don't anymore.
Yeah, over the past 3 years, my eyesight just went.
I can see far away. I can't see
It's like
up close
every day I
at all,
could feel my
almost.
eyes just deteriorating.
Detaching,
What is
retinas.
happening right now? Why?
Extra pancakes for dinner because we can't afford the eggs. You got to put eggs in pancakes.
That's right. Pancakes, eggs. We had a
So
ton
you
of
say
eggs in our store.
French
I
toast
didn't check the
must be
price
like a
out.
luxury item now. We can like Kim Kardashian on French toast. We should post it on Instagram. We can be French toast sensations, just flaunting our just arrogant nature with our eggs. Well, eggs at our store are plentiful and $3 a dozen. So it's obviously a.
They all probably have
local.
bird flu in them, so
Well,
they're cheap.
Where Will and Cinnamon, I just love to say Cinnamon. Cinnamon are in Florida, I believe, and so they're in a populated area, and they got chickens. Their video today was about they got chickens
so they have
to
their
counteract
own...
their they're an egg factory. Yeah.
Oh.
So congratulations to them and their new chickens. I know it's a big pain in the butt because there's, but if you like it, I know people that make the huts and then they like decorate them. Our cousin,
little
Theon,
heaters.
they have heaters and like a little Victorian wallpaper on the inside with like framed pictures and stuff because it's like a little house. There. So chickens.
Lag
Chickens
is
are cool.
yawn. Yes, well, early spam yawn. Yeah, I'm realizing I don't sleep well, hardly ever. It's stupid.
You always wake up and you go right to your phone like a 12-year-old.
I want to see what time it is. Oh yeah.
But you just got it's dark out. It's like who cares what time it is?
Yeah, but if it's like 5:30 or 6, I might consider like getting up.
But if I haven't woken up, you don't need to worry about it because you've never.
You wake me up all the time with turning your phone on to play a video all night long.
This little poke he
plays
you mean just my
videos
actual
all
video?
night long.
I play videos all night long. I have a little night little
All night
talk
long.
sesh.
He has it.
I hear somebody
his
talking
ear.
to me to sleep. Go to
And then when it stops,
sleep,
you
go
wake
to
up, you turn your phone back on to find another
Primo,
one, and it wakes me up.
Nine. I just need some lullabying. You ain't giving it to me. I gotta go out on my own. Find my own. Parquet. It's not butter. It's parquet. So now we've got
Next one.
chiffon, imperial, and parquet. Parquet. Yeah, parquet was also it. I can't believe it's not butter. I think all those madres consolidated. Yes.
Did you say madres?
I didn't say madres.
Oh.
Not on purpose. Words may have sounded that way.
Yes, Ryan. I love the post you did about his Ed show.
So every Friday night, I don't notice it right away, but she disappears around 9:30 to go to bed. Like it's normal.
Well,
that's our normal go to bed time.
I try to stay up and watch Jenna and John.
That's just till.
And then if I can make it to the end of their show, then I'm like, okay, I only need to stay up another hour to do Ed's Instagram.
Yes.
That starts at 9.
So she stays up for that. Specifically tunes into that every week.
And then I think I'm going to be able to stay up to listen to the rest of a show that goes until 10. And next thing you know, I'm asleep.
And what happens is then I come to bed, I look at my phone like 3 times, all while I'm just going to bed in 15 minutes. You think it's all night long because you're all confused and sleeping. You're welcome. Thank you. But important new development in our sleeping habits is this little guy is getting cuter and cuter with his like, hey, Dad, don't forget to wake up early and not give me treats. So he is doing new, like, press the paws against me routine, wedge himself under my back, like press me a lot. So he woke us up at 4 o'clock. Thanks.
He's cute.
He's allowed to because he's cute. Let's take a look at him right now.
So John was saying...
It's not... He doesn't exist because he's not sleeping.
He's in there.
It's okay.
John was saying American Bubble Boy sent us some pure maple syrup, some maple cream, and some maple sugar and maple leaf shapes. Yeah. For being an affiliate. Just haven't figured out what to do with the maple cream.
I've never tried that maple cream, to be honest with you. Have you?
Right. It's like
a creamy.
Like a butter or a peanut butter, right? That's what you're talking about?
I mean, there's obviously those little leaves. Those are just like sugar.
Maple cream.
Mainlining sugar, which is yummy.
I will pour maple syrup into a glass and drink it.
Yeah. True story.
So where is American Bubble Boy located? They must be...
where are they?
Yeah. I'm guessing in a state that produces maple products.
Lag doesn't understand music. It's too... the algorithms are just too weird. Homer Simpson noises. I'd make coffee. I'd imagine coffee for the maple cream. But you know what I'm really wondering? If it's more like, again, maybe an alcohol. I'm trying to think of how to cut that sugar. So you'd want it to be coffee. Well, you could. Okay, so here, yes. So the cream, if you mix the maple cream in with cream, milk, mixed it together, you'd have a very delicious creamer, I think. But I'm trying to think of what other, like, really, because, boy, I've never tried it. I feel like I've failed you all. Because we live where it's all born. It's all born here.
Wait, what's happening?
Currently,
what is happening? Cancel.
I saw the word pornography on your phone.
Oh, God. Ooh, you caught me.
I did. WTF says, talk about Rockabilly, which was like...
I just took a screenshot of that one.
WTF. You're just like, why don't you try to keep up with the chat? That was like a half hour ago.
Wait, go back. I want Ryan to see that. Check out Referent Beat Man. Awesome Psychobilly from Switzerland.
You want to click on this one?
No, I want Ryan to see that. Maybe Ryan check them out.
Psychobilly. Yes, right. Psychobilly is the other word. The new term though is horrorbilly. One of you guys must know. You don't know? What's he called? Messer Chups.
I don't know.
Terrorbilly? Like horrorbilly. They're like Frankenstein and they do like whatever. Psychobilly is like really fast. And then we don't know.
Lag is gonna buy her property
when it goes for sale.
Do they have a basement?
I will, but
they have a basement. And in fact, our neighbor, her husband.
Yes, we have basements here. All houses have basements.
He had a little wood workshop down there.
Yeah, he had we've been in their house and it's older. Like everything's
So,
old.
hey, Blue V2.
You said it right. Oh my God.
I really had to concentrate on that. And a quick quirky bigger chat. Aloha.
Aloha.
So yes, I shovel out a whole section just right out here in our side yard for him to go.
The snow is over the top of him. So the little channels that she's dug out, like, because you got to make a perfect sided channel. That's what the snow shovels do kind of automatically. They make sides on your channel if you're not familiar with it.
I mean, the channel is probably like almost 4 feet high right now. I don't know.
But you have to put the snow that you dig somewhere. So it makes the channels higher than it really is.
And he lifts his little leg and pees on the snow wall.
Yeah, he pees on the wall. Mm-hmm. And on top of the actual table out there, you can kind of see it right here. See my finger? The bottom of the table is here, and you can see the top of the table.
Yeah,
that's just piled up snow.
So he likes to go under the table.
Over a foot.
So I shovel out from
and it has a roof on it
table.
that's made of snow.
Yeah.
Does she have good? I would imagine she does because they're, from what I know of their stuff.
Does she have good Pyrex?
A lot of their stuff was from they like collectible
antiques.
stuff from like the 30s and 20s, like chairs that had names. And Vermont was very artisanal, so they made stuff, and it's worthless now. But it used to be worth a lot, and then it could be worth a lot later, but right now it's kind of all worthless. But as far as they just got gas service. They were on oil.
No, the oil truck has been here twice.
They have oil too, but they did switch to gas.
Well, she must. Why?
Yeah,
what? Because literally last week the oil truck was filling her tank.
Can you take a pen and a pad and go get the information and report back to us? Thank you.
I don't know if they got. I don't know if they seriously gas.
They have gas, but that may have been for one stove, like a hot stove, like a stove she could just turn on and off, because it was very cute. And sorry to bring down the show, but it does remind you that he had time before he passed away after knowing he was ill, and he did all these like really thoughtful, nice things to set her up for the rest of her life. And it's just like, it's pretty creepy how.
I remember him. Oh man, I remember him telling us over the fence, "I got some news. I have a tumor,
brain cancer,
a tumor in my brain, and they're gonna determine." Okay, anyhow, we did.
Thank you for just taking it a little bit farther. You're welcome.
Hello. I already said hello to Quirky Big Chad, but he's saying hello to everyone. And John was saying yes, like actually one of those clumps and had a sugar high for an hour.
Yeah, it's pretty. Pretty hot stuff.
I love those Brock jelly beans, which I was talking about last week. Those things are so sugary.
We should probably go get some more.
I get such a headache because I can't stop eating them.
Don't do that.
And then I'm like, whoa.
How do you mix all the flavors? Don't you have to separate them into different piles and eat only single flavors?
No, it's like a fruit salad. You just go.
No, that's crazy. See how we're crazy? Different?
Bit buffa. When I see kids flop down on the floor, I wince slightly.
Is it talking about her laying down outside?
Oh, well, maybe in the snow. I don't.
Yes.
Easy, don't talk bad about McDonald's.
Easy. Oh no, I love McDonald's, but those, I don't know. You can't like every single product. Although they've stripped down the menu so much that you pretty much could like everything. And by the way, we haven't gotten a minty McShake.
McShake.
Shamrock Shake. Yeah. They have those.
Which, if anyone in here eats at McDonald's, even once a month, you need to get the app. Because you just need to get the app.
Oh, you should get the, if you like
get points,
McDonald's.
You get free stuff every Wednesday. It's like free fry.
Every
Friday,
trip you get free stuff. We don't try to not to utilize it, but
we go through phases.
And when you want to eat their crap, I don't want to pay for it. I want free crap. I want $1 egg muffins.
Yeah.
Those are gone. Those days are gone.
John was saying he doesn't like the egg they use in the McGriddle. Junk Trader, I haven't.
Do they use
astigmatism and have worn contacts since I was 14, and I'm about to be 54.
Yeah, I don't think the stigmatism. I do have one, but I don't think that's why they couldn't do it. It was something else. I have something else.
Is astigmatism your eyeball just isn't perfectly round? Yeah, that's. So. But yeah.
Or my particular astig is not matismed enough. One of my CIA instructors, Culinary Institute, thank you. Now we understand. Took credit for the McGriddle bun. He used maple sugar in the recipe and acts like he cured cancer. It's like a. I don't know. You gotta have fake butter, fake pancake flavor, and fake maple flavor. But Biff, somewhere around, not around you necessarily, but the guy that I had, we were just reminiscing about a bad sale we had many, many years ago, where a guy had $4,000 chairs of mine and was did a chargeback on PayPal. So he had both the chairs and the money, and I had to, go into nuclear mode. But he went
into nuclear reset.
I went into nuclear reset. And he worked at the McDonald's labs where they take the little bit of MSG, but it's MST59er. They take all the chemies and figure out how to fully addict you to their awesome pork products and beef things. Thank you. But somewhere in Petaluma, maybe Petaluma or somewhere there, Tiburon or Petaluma, there's some sort of a McDonald's lab.
And that story, though, he contacted our local police. They contacted the police in the buyer's town, and they went to his house.
Yeah. Well, he stole $4,000 from me. He stole the money and had my chairs. You gotta give me one of them.
We ended up getting the money back.
Yeah, because he wanted the chairs, but that was some BS. I had to threaten legal action with the sheriff.
Don't get YouTube banned by putting Kermit in. Yeah, so when you do the green screen, anything green.
Oh no, I've lost. Oh, Melody, I can't use my mouse. We can never move again. Help me. I think it's on the. Is it up there on the two? They're not in here. They're lost. We can never operate again.
Can you? You can't arrow.
I got one. I got it. Right here. Emergency resolved with this cord.
Paul was saying spam in the last couple of years. Everything had done that on me, not just saying my eyes. I have to agree.
Oh yeah.
Like
after 50, it's.
I gained.
Big downhill.
I
curve.
feel like I am 90 years old. My body feels like it has completely shut down, and it's revolting.
I think it's really, really important to remember that when you're 90 years old, you're going to feel like
I'm
going to
want to be. Yeah, I'm going to want to be dead.
I imagine you're going to want to be dead before 90 if you already feel like 90. Because at 90, you only have another 10 years at best. So you...
I don't want to live till 90.
You'll live till I say you'll live.
Ryan says I don't eat eggs, so it never bothered me. Well, if you eat anything baked goods, a lot of baked goods have eggs. So, but yes...
Eggs, you might
eggs,
find it in a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
Eggs are sort of gaggy.
Eggs are... Stop doing things, camera.
And I have a astigmatism from childhood, and then from the show I now have... Wait, I now have what?
Nystagmus? I don't know what that is. That sounds like a bad word somewhere. Ryan, you need to get out there and eat some ovum. It'll make you better. It'll make you a little more singular person because you got a yolk and you got the white stuff, and that's it. It's it. Not a lot of competition in there. You have to be you. It's like kind of a binary choice. There's not a lot. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I have a.
That's what makes eggs.
And then from the show, I now have. Oh, stroke. I think. Did he mean to say stroke?
Oh, thank you. That's a weird word correction there. Do I listen? I don't listen to Alan Watts. Who do I listen to? Who puts me to sleep the best? Little Adam the Woo. He does. That's when I get my nights. Lately, Fly on the Wall podcast can put me right to bed. That is Dana Carvey and David Spade. I fall asleep in like 5 minutes listening to them. And what's the other one? Bill Burr. Also,
Bill Burr's good.
Someone I can listen to and fall asleep to. I like somebody just droning, monotone, like talking.
Nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
Just swear words and sarcasm puts him right to sleep.
I go right to bed.
So Will and Cinnamon Curious Collections, they have 15 chickens and 2 ducks, and they just added 6 chicks.
Oh my gosh! So you're already. This isn't new to you.
Egg prices are shocking there.
$10 at the farmer's market. Wow. Okay, good point. Let me see what our farmer eggs are, because those are usually probably a few dollars less. How do you do the internet? Okay,
what are you looking up?
I want to see how much in Vermont. Bread and Butter Farm. Let's see, Bread Butter Farm eggs. This is where you go get you would go get your milk, your fresh unpasteurized milk, your
Look
raw
at
milk.
eggs doesn't even come up. It's crossed out, missing eggs.
Oh my gosh. Nobody has eggs. We ran out of eggs in Vermont. How do you do that? How do you do that, Jack? Recipes. What's in season? I don't know. These are all the different farms. Seasonal vegetables and meat cuts.
I don't want to look at that.
Yeah, it's kind of boring. Talk about it. Or something.
Oh, can I see comments?
I need to see annual membership.
I'm in a really weird mood today. Sorry.
We are weird today.
I
mean, every day. This is just slightly off our game of weirdness.
Today I feel extra weird.
We're off our weirdness game.
I'm weird, but today I feel extra weird.
Yeah.
Paul had about 2 hours sleep last night, up at 5 a.m. and on a train just gone 7 a.m. John, I may not make the FAE live tonight.
Lag doesn't sleep because he's a basement. Ryan, at Curious Collection, my mom and dad have free range chickens and rabbits up on a mountain out in the Ozarks.
Aww.
So, I mean, and I know they live in Florida, but I'm wondering, do they live at like kind of
the rabbits are just pets?
Ruralish. I do actually remember slightly where they lived because they went from remember they went up onto the panhandle to get out of the way of the hurricane.
So okay, Ao, he has a condition where his eyes move involuntarily, so it's like the world is moving around you, but you adapt to it.
That makes sense. These glasses, I couldn't see, these were really, obviously, because of the world's biggest glasses, they were hard to adjust to, but now I'm fully adjusted. Like, they're the best glasses ever. I can never be without them. So your eyes adjust.
Is that because I feel like I've seen some people in real life and then even on TV where their eyes are moving back and forth.
There's an actor that has that. I wonder if he has a condition. It's more like it just, like, if you're looking at his eye, it can do this. There's an actor out there that does that, but I've noticed.
But anyhow,
I'm not watching the movie. I'm watching
it's
somebody's eyes.
You are able to adapt to it. That's good, because that seems like it would be hard to. But
Ryan's normal is 2 to 3.
Yeah, Biff goes to sleep at 2 a.m. That's why he checks in late some days. Whoa, I can barely stay awake until 8 p.m.
You're a night owl. Yeah, I'm just not I consciously chose not to be a night owl. Mostly because I was actually thinking about this the other day. I'm like, why am I not a night owl? I used to go out into raves and be up all night, but I hated it. I just hated being up till 2, because then accidentally you could be up till 4, and then God forbid you see the sunrise come, and that can be kind of fun. But usually if you see it too much, it's like, ugh, I'm ruined for this day. And how many days did I just ruin? That's why I don't stay up late, because I feel like it's like reverse FOMO or something. Kind of like
you're up early.
If I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I feel like I missed out. It's weird. Is that weird?
John was telling Paul to take a nap after this live, and he thinks American Bubble Boy is in New York.
Okay, so that's why.
Probably upstate. So yeah, that would make sense. Jovial, how many of us remember having to open 3 to 4 different margarine containers in the fridge just to find the leftover food?
Yeah.
You want to eat? Right.
So many. That's what the. What was it? Did somebody just did a joke about that, saying the food containers in their refrigerator were not see-through.
We would get Promise margarine, and it had the little sunflowers around the tub. It was a white tub and it had the little sunflowers.
I wish Beard was here
lid.
and could tell us how the margarine industrial complex jeopardized.
I hope Josh is okay. He was not
Where's
on
Josh?
the Profit Playbook podcast.
Is he doing some sort of work slowdown? Is he like just
worried?
Not showing?
I'm getting worried.
Yeah. I'm not worried. I assume he's okay.
Mike, we'll connect our basements. We'll do like an underground tunnel.
Dude, I've already dug into their basement. They just don't know that I'm just behind the wall.
Jaundice. we can pretend like we're
Wreck-It Crate is here. Happy Mondays.
that movie.
Step on. Is that the Happy Monday? Step on, I think. Doom 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 doom. Is that it?
I was. Wait, if you do a little more, I think
that's all I could do. Den Decor, we had 3 inches of snow, then an inch of ice. I'm done with winter.
Yeah, the ice is bad. It did warm up.
Yeah, we're fluffy still.
Here, it did warm up here yesterday, so I was a little worried that we were going to get some ice.
We didn't,
and
though.
everything, but we didn't. Thank
we
goodness.
got fluffy pants.
So James is saying that the Dolly video is live. Is it wrong that I laugh at my own jokes?
No.
Nope.
No, as a matter of fact, that's why you're doing all this, right? Is that why we do this for ourselves? I mean, I like the fact that
Kenan Thompson was talking about how
I make myself laugh.
Yeah, he just sort of laughs at himself during skits when you see him smirk or
I'm trying
snicker.
to make myself laugh at all times. That's why you enjoy me sometimes.
Yeah.
Occasionally you enjoy me because I'm always on.
You make me laugh all the time.
But it's not always being on. It's just like if I have the opportunity to say something funny, I'm gonna take that at any given. If I think it's funny.
Sorry.
It doesn't always.
Primo, you need to get Pokey a little Rebel Hoth costume from The Empire Strikes Back.
We can do that. Little bunny rabbit head.
Paul was saying to James, not at all, dude. Sometimes I'm the only one that gets them. I had a McMuffin and coffee this morning. Nice, Paul. First time in ages. It was freezing out.
McMuffins,
Early.
I'm down with the English muffin. I just can't do, or as you might call them over there in England, your scones. No, your crumpets. See, the English muffin is a messed up crumpet.
Biff is saying I haven't even had an In-N-Out this year. I'm shedding pounds back to my high school weight.
Well, you saw your high school, your flame.
Right.
Are you regaining youth? Are you turning back the clock?
After your little rendezvous from 2 weekends ago? Is that
the heart of rock and rolls with Biff now. Cleveland. Why did they say Cleveland?
I'm jumping ahead. We have Reader Ripe.
What?
Someone I've never seen
Reader
before.
Rippy. Reader Rippy, let's call.
Hi, welcome. Aloha. Thanks for being here. They're saying lots of YouTubers quitting eBay. Maybe eBay respond by raising their fees.
Yeah. We're going to see what's going to happen here. I mean, if you want to talk about eBay stuff, it's interesting, the thing that's happening with the dude that sold the... No, the guy that sold the gold, the card thing to eBay, and then now is going off and making his own, which the writing was on the wall for that. I don't know why.
It's called BID, BYD.
BYD, but it's just for cards. But I would think that maybe you card sellers are kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah. And I see even in non-YouTubers, just in groups, how so many people are saying they're quitting eBay.
Seriously.
And a lot of it has to do with how eBay does not support sellers when they get scam buyers. And I get it. People often are, talking about and post about the negative things they deal with. So that's why you see that often. But it is every single day you see posts for sellers saying they just got scammed and eBay did not back them. But yes. So
Paul Rose, I think Major Wynn's taking off of his day job, but he said he would check in with us, make sure that he's not buried, but maybe he's wearing one of those transponders. So if he does get avalanched, they can use the pokers and find him.
I was thinking that too. I was like, wait, they were taking some time off.
For Paul, it's Ricky Gervais.
To list their 10,000 clothing items.
Yeah, they're working on it now. If they were smart, they wouldn't come in here. They would just
Ricky
keep
Gervais.
hustle. Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
He's
an animal advocate.
I don't know what. I think it changes because I don't listen to Howard Stern anymore, and I used to kind of be, for a long time was very religious about listening, and then I don't know what happened.
Did you read Biff's comment about the Cool Ranch Dorito powder?
Yes.
Either the guy needs a Nobel Prize or jail time.
Yeah. And because that
those
was
are so
definitely
good.
made in a lab. And they have multiple versions of it because they have an MSG. Stop clicking, weirdo. Multiple versions of it because sometimes bags have MSG in it and sometimes they don't. And that's weird. But all Lay's potato chips, for the most part, have MSG, from what I can tell. And it's delicious. I look for MSG because I like it. Yummy.
When I was in high school, my best friend and I would always eat PB&Js with Cool Ranch Doritos. It was our thing.
That's classic.
And
And they don't seem like they go together, but yet they do.
Candy out. I picked up a cool Vermont wildflower farm hat at the bins this morning. Curious if you've ever heard of it.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
right down
still-
on Route 7.
No, isn't
Wildflower Farm.
no, isn't Red Onion in that building now? Oh no, wait, no, that's just down the road. Yeah, it is still there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, it's a kind of a mainstay. It's by Dakin Farms, a little past Dakin Farms, which is one of the few places you can buy boysenberry syrup now that stupid what's their faces got rid of it. Knott's Berry. You can no longer buy boysenberry syrup except for maybe there's another place, but Dakin Farms in Vermont is like next up as the place to get boysenberry syrup. What do you want?
Oh, nothing.
No, the eyes back and forth are lizard people.
Oh, is that for like a show? Had
Maybe.
that?
Yeah,
maybe.
Biff Baffa says, when I lived in New Orleans, I'd leave a bar and be accosted by sunshine sometimes. That's no good. That hurts. That hurts like your brain when you come out of the club and the sun is shining and you can't find your keys.
But our title with our title
And the
today
only thing
was,
they have is McGriddles.
What was your title? Snow sales, snow
Yeah.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
We actually
Snow
had
sales, no
a
problem.
good weekend.
Yeah,
of
very
sales.
good weekend, I think. And one thing that I did do on a week into January, I'm like, okay, we're done with Christmas. I'm going to try some stuff. I'm going to turn down my sales from 20% to 10%. And then I did that for a month. And I turned down on the media site, I turned down sales. I like to have a sale going. I think sales does a lot of value for our stuff. But our media store was thriving while our regular store was kind of floundering. And then so last week I popped everything back on to 20% off, and now we sold a whole bunch of crap. So right now, I would say if you're selling just regular stuff and you need a kick in the butt, nuclear reset your stuff with a
it's funny. Axe Monkey
20% off sale.
Axe Monkey is was asking. I didn't even see your question. And she's saying anybody else running sales today?
Yeah.
I started 30% off sale last night and woke up to 7
You're
sales.
probably going to see even a little more with the 30%, but something about sales is like popped up. And Biff might be interested in knowing that Saturday, after doing this, in our media store, which we do, it's much busier. 29, 39, how many do I have?
Oh, offers to
send out. And that happens occasionally, and it seems flukish. But it also seems like maybe that's like they turned off the whatever smeary limitation selling thing they might have. So for some reason, for no reason, we had I don't know, there's 85 offers out right now on 1,800 items. That's pretty high.
Paul is saying no wonder why he's going slightly bananas. He usually goes to bed around 2 a.m. but also gets up early. So no wonder I'm slightly going bananas. Josh has been having fun with the kids and all the snow they have been getting.
So he's just playing in the snow.
Dads be
making
dadding.
Snow angels, doing some cross-country skiing. That's pretty cool when you can... the families on our street, very family street, they're cross-country skiing. You're commenting like all day, there's like little people out there running and cheering and making pirate ships and...
Yeah, it's cute.
People are crazy.
Biff was saying we need more people to tap out on eBay. I've seen my niche go from 30,000 to 40,000 sellers, and I've had to move elsewhere.
Well, you got to keep moving. This is a game of moving your inventory, but you should, you're. I think didn't you say that you've been trying out some new stuff?
And Mike was saying, and followed up by quitting is the wonderful person that states, "Good, more sales for me." Yeah.
Aloha, Absolute
Hey, Absolute. Nice to see you. Cool Ranch Doritos and PB&J equals stay far away.
Poots.
Fart.
They give you the poots.
Oh, I don't remember farting that much. Maybe.
Are you serious, Biff? I did not know yeast extract is MSG, because I love yeast extract too, and they make it for dogs. You sprinkle it on. Is that really what that is, or does it just have MSG in it? I need to know. Inquiring minds. The Gorge. Oh, we have not seen that. It is a new movie. I have seen it. We should watch that.
Okay.
The Gorge. El Gordo. They call me that. El Gordo. One Dorito chip has more flavor and seasoning than medieval peasant would experience in their entire life, Ryan. I don't think you're wrong, right? That's probably a true statement. And they do make those super crazy hot one, and you buy it and it comes like in a box and it's just a single chip and you eat it.
See, I like really flavorful things like that because it makes me feel even if I don't feel full, I feel like I ate a lot because the flavor just stays there.
We like
and
flavor.
I'm like yum 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 yum, but it's so unhealthy.
Jen is asking if anyone's tried the new offsite ad promotion deal. Nope, never done. I've never even tried offsite ads ever. Mostly because I didn't think they were going to be for me, and then everyone tried them and they weren't for them. So I don't have any personal experience with the new one.
I read a post by someone where they said that they were doing it and they had the 50% off, and they were doing the at $5, so they were only paying $2.50 a day. And they got a call from an eBay rep asking about, hey,
Uh-oh, it's me.
Hey, you want to,
I just yawned.
Oh, you want to do this or continue it? And they were like, oh, well, I'm doing it right now, half off, and that ends at the end of March, and I probably won't continue. And then the rep was like, well, if your sales don't increase, can we call you back? Can we call you or talk to you
about advertising
between now and then?
Because they're on the heavy pressure to advertise.
And they're like, we'll call you on such and such a day. So the seller said that day came and they never heard. And they ended up getting an email several days later from the sales rep eBay person saying, oh, I'm just so busy. Sorry, I wasn't able to reach out to you. But this person said that that their sales had dropped, and they were like, what the hell is going on? And when they looked, they said somehow their shipping turnaround time went from
days.
Next day to 10 days, and they said they did not do that.
Well, every time somebody says they didn't do it, I say you did it. I like that.
From next day to 10-day handling time?
You made a mistake. You just made it. People make mistakes all the time.
And Mike G did the offsite ads and
had
a shitty experience, right?
Well, and John did them. Everybody that has ever tried. I've never met a person that's tried them that they did a good job, except I want to say that way back in time, who's the shoe guy that disappeared from us? He used to come out all the time and then he disappeared. And he sold shoes.
The one that used to go on John's too?
Yeah. What's his name?
The sarcastic dude.
The sarcastic guy, and he had his own thing like 2 or 3 years ago. His own podcast.
Blah, blah, blah. Tommy Bernard
podcast. So I believe he had good luck with it.
With offsite?
Offsite for sneakers.
Yeah, well, when you're selling sneakers, sure.
That's the only person. And then he disappeared, so he doesn't even exist anymore. So the yeast, Biff is suggesting that the yeast is Torula yeast for doggies. it probably doesn't have MSG in
Oh.
it. But the yeast extract, it's 2 words, very cleverly disguising extraction of yeast, meaning it's not actually a yeast. It's yeast, maybe a preparation of yeast. Holy cow. And also, Jovial says every time that she runs the sales tank every single time.
Weird.
Like right away they tank, or does it take a day or two, or like I don't.
Oh, and the
sales are like instantly gratifying for us.
And the other thing too is that typically most of our sales, the majority of our sales are from us sending out offers to people.
Yes,
but with our sale that we have going on, we're getting a lot of people just buying the stuff outright without sending us offers or us sending them offers.
All sales, I could look it up. I hate looking up numbers now. I just don't like it.
10% our sales.
We were sending out offers, and all of our sales were coming from offers. I switched it to 20%. We got like 3 sales overnight that were just people paying the number.
Because people still often try to haggle. Even when you're offering a discount already, they still like to haggle. But if you hit,
and I didn't raise the prices then to put them on sale. So if we hit that like that little point right there where they're like, this is I better buy this now or someone else is gonna get it, like you get right in, you squeezy right into that zone. I guess that 20% pushed us over.
Axe Monkey, she's saying, I'm just tired of getting emails from eBay to Vermont. I'm running dynamic uncapped.
Whoa.
She's like, and you want
more? Can you get higher
middle
than
finger.
That? Where's that middle finger emoji? Does it just exist here?
And
That's
Mike
nice.
was saying
yourself.
The only down month that he had last year was when he tried the offsite ads.
Wow. Yeah, I do think pizza. The sales work. Can we just decide?
I have Meat Feast pizza to cook and attack after the stream. Been craving one since discussing it last time.
Okay.
Nice, Paul. Oh,
Meat Fest pizza.
Yes.
Where will we get pizza from?
Tommy Bernard.
Reader Rippy says, I watch Thrift Boss on YouTube. Wait a minute. Let me just see if I just saw that guy. And I'm like, how did he choose the name Thrift Boss?
And he says on YouTube, and he does at least 10 sales a week, which is good for 6 months vacation every year for him. So I think the problem is about quitting YouTubers just don't watch good info and can't manage their finances.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna say something super duper that you're gonna have a meltdown.
He does 10 sales a week?
So you're gonna have a meltdown here. Listen to this. I'm gonna say something that we did an exercise the other day where we took just the books, because the books are a finite thing. We have 10,000 of them. We list them, we sell them. We don't focus on them. I'm contemplating, how do I make efficiencies in here? We separated stores. This was a huge advancement in our eBay progress, separating out stores to like merchandise, or separating them some rather than having everything jammed into one store. Or maybe it's just because our old 25-year-old store was sucking for some reason, and we put items in 2 new stores. Anyway, the success is undeniable of separation, of how that has helped us. The next thing to do is to efficientify it. Somehow figure out how to list things efficiently, and maybe apply promotions efficiently, meaning not across the board, only on some things, marking things down with some routine, writing down numbers, doing something like a business person who might be needing to analyze these numbers. Well, for one of the first times in a very long time, because I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of eBayer, never had to not be, made plenty of money on eBay, never had to even think about it. We sat down as an exercise and we looked at how many books we sold in the last year. She estimated how much we actually timed how long it takes her to list a book.
So it was $69 an hour.
It wasn't. It was $5 an hour.
Oh.
And so you gotta let me tell the story.
Oh yeah, right.
Jump right to the good part. How did we get to the
right?
So $5 an hour, and hold on. Don't look at her. It's $5 an hour, and and then what I did was I took the amount of books, the sales price over the year, the amount of time it takes her to list a book, and it came out to $5. And the reason why was not doing it in a sitting. We didn't just sit and list all the books. We listed 500 books over the course of the year, a little bit at a time. And then we said, if you just sat down for 3 months and listed the books straight, that was your job, we would make about $69 an hour. And we're using, semi-flawed methodologies because that's if all the books sell, whatever. But we're using the same numbers in both senses. So if all the books, if the $5 thing was, those were the books that sold, and then we extrapolated that out. Am I saying that right? I just lost myself. So
wait,
right.
If we processed X amount of books in an hour and they sold for what we have them marked out or whatever, granted there are variables, so we're just going on an average. We were going on an average of
we're making $18 a book. Like I got them for 25 cents, and so across the board, not even 25 cents. I don't think.
Whatever it was, it came down to $69 an hour.
So we can if she just takes the books and for the next 3, even maybe 4 months, list them, we can make $69
I have to
an hour.
list. So last year I only listed 500 and something books, but that was along with all of the other stuff that I have to photograph and clean and draft. But if I list in 2 weeks what I listed all of last year, we're talking it would be $69 an hour.
Yes. So the key is then to look at my eBaying as a business and then finding a whole bunch of these $69 an hour, for a lack of a better way to describe it. I need a whole bunch of these big collections. That's basically what I do, but I don't write it down. And we most certainly don't see the difference. We can feel the difference in our wallet, but can't see the difference between $5 and $69 an hour. I mean, things.
So he wants me to just focus on the media, but then I'm like, but what about all the other crap?
Well,
anyhow,
we have things to do. But Biff's asking how many can we list today? Well, the thing was, if we stayed just on, this was by listing a box. And a box has 35 books in it. 35. Mm-hmm. So that's how many. So, and 35 probably won't take all day, but could. Depends on the book.
So I have to up that, though, to like 2 boxes a day.
I mean, there's over 100 boxes. How many boxes are there? 200 boxes, maybe?
But if I were if there were some changes.
What are some of those cool things that we pulled out of there, though? Where are they?
If there were some changes that I could. And a lot of it, too, is we distract each other a lot.
No, I...
And this little adorable person.
Look, we're living... I understand. We're not James over here. We're smelling more roses than maybe we should. I mean, you need a break? We're going to take a break. I'm going to watch YouTube for an hour during the day, just sitting here looking at it. Not even working. Staring at it.
But I think like Beard and John and Will and Cinnamon talk about really how it is a good idea. And I think Biff has done this too, where you need to take time to really figure out the time you're spending and the numbers and how it's making sense.
I'm just saying we're moving into being a serious people. And that's not good, but it's necessary. So, and I don't know, we don't know if we're going to have any government retirement. We don't know. So I guess again, I got to step up the reality and step it up another notch because I need to build this business in the next few years. So I went it was like that, and I typed out a spreadsheet with numbers on it. Anywho,
Mike was saying I'm trying to.
It's not for the faint of heart.
What?
Mathing, because first thing we saw was that you made $5 an hour, and that made me vomit. And then I'm like, well, that's not actual. That's not totally
I
accurate.
can't remember how you got the $5 an hour, but somehow
Let's just assume it's accurate.
Somehow when we both were working on it
As long as it
together,
motivates you,
we figured it out, and that if we actually list everything and they sell.
Hold on, we have to do this just for the
What?
people. For the people, when the people know what they need what they need. There she is. There she is. Sexy Billy Corgan.
Miss America. Yeah.
Boop. That's my head. Boop. I love how it just switches. Boop. 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 Yeah, there you go. And it's never going to be as fun as that first day.
No.
It's never going to be as fun as that first day. It's never as fun.
So Mike was saying I'm trying store ad, but afraid it's like offsite. We'll try it and.
Wait, who? How?
Mike is trying the store ads, but he's afraid that it's like the offsite ads. We'll try it. Yeah, let us know how it works.
If it's pay per click is what you just want to watch for pay per click.
But the store ad is only within eBay, right? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's questionable whether or not they're promoting your store offsite.
Did you guys notice too that if you have a storefront in eBay, they now have like the scrolling images of your.
Oh, you can put up like 5 pictures of your store banner now, and people can rotate through it.
Well, yeah, it rotates, and I saw our little video.
How do they have the nerve to announce that as anything other than? I don't know.
It's like, aren't there bigger
It's called
fish
a carousel.
to fry?
It's called a carousel. It's called a header. It's called a header carousel. It's one of the most basic, internet things you could ever have on a website. And they're like, yay, look at us.
Jovia was saying, I even ran a 50% off sale twice and 0 sales. Best offers stopped too. I've heard others say the same thing. Don't know why. I think 50% off in a sense makes a person
She has
desperate.
that theory. She has a theory that maybe it's like people might read it as a scammy.
The sweet spot is between 20 and 30% off.
30 is like it's what I used to do all the time, but I felt like I didn't need to do that much. 30 and 20 seems to kind of work the same way.
Yeah.
But 30 was like get your store running at 30% off and keep it there till you build up like a sell-through, like you're starting to like notice a sell-through rate, and then you can kind of back off of it a little. That's what I've noticed has kind of worked. But without numbers, without expressing numbers, and I don't trust eBay's numbers, I want to start keeping my own numbers so I can actually express if that actually is effective.
And Paul was saying, which we've complained about this too, he was saying to Axe Monkey that eBay annoys the buyers too. Had an email feedback today to remember to leave feedback for an item ordered last Wednesday. The seller hasn't
dispatched it yet.
And that's when we twice got neutrals.
We got a negative and a neutral from
because
asking.
And somebody was like, eBay keeps bugging me, or you keep bugging me, or eBay keeps bugging me. We're like, it's not us to leave feedback, so here you go. Yeah. And it's like, no.
No, it sucks. Mm-hmm. Biff is saying, 50% feels desperate. I send 25% offer and they convert nicely. Yes. And so like, let's say you have, so what I'm doing right now is 20% off as a sale, and then offering 10% off if I can send out an offer, which goes to that 30% price point off, which I think is pretty, comforting, and it encourages sales. And at the same time, what was my point? 30% encourages sales, and then I was gonna say something so genius. We're never gonna know now. 30% encourages sales. 25% is sort of the same thing, but 30% is like if you're gonna push them. Oh, I'm just saying that instead of 30% off in a sale, I have a 20% off sale, and I send 10%
you send
off
10%
offers.
off because eBay still wants you to send offers.
And and I send offers anytime I can. So you can send a 5% the minimum you can send out. And again, I'm thinking about 5% the minimum. Well, people want to be pushed a little harder, so that's why I use 10%.
Yeah.
And it seems to work.
A 5% discount is not going to get me to do a damn thing.
Ebert said it's like a little nudge. It's a nudge thing.
Unless it's like $1,000 item, maybe 5%.
No.
Would actually work, but
You're welcome. Thank you very much for the baldness.
Oh, did you see Paul was saying, settle down, grab your woolen shawl and big slipper, Primo, study time.
Yes, we learned. We learned something. Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins vibes.
Sexy,
yes.
Sexy Billy Corgan.
Yeah, you didn't see our last one. Yeah.
I don't look at Billy Corgan anymore after last week.
John was saying promoted listings, advanced and offsite ads are not for most resellers. Juice is not worth the squeeze. Big sellers are those with multi-quantity listings. Then yes, right. It's for right. It's for like the new product. This people that have like tons of crap from China that are selling it on.
Or Tommy Bernard, who is got a big shoe store, and all you got shoes. So it's kind of like. Promoted listings off-site would be sending people to your store.
But if you only have one-offs, did Tommy Bernard have like full size ranges in a certain style?
I think he did vintage. He did used shoes.
Because
that's why I said they have poo on them.
They say
deny it.
They say how Google takes time to calibrate or whatever it is. So they could still be showing your item even though it had already sold on eBay. No, it won't. Yeah,
that's why you're showing.
People
if
used
you're
to
showing
say
your
that.
store, and this is what offsite ads is essentially, showing your store, but you can also point it to an item. To one single item you've got 10,000 of, or you can point it to a store that has 10,000 similar items. Those would be two reasons to use it, I think. Thank you. Our home value is going to drop. I don't want them to.
No. Wait, what? Because
our house
about a J-Ride comment?
Just went way, way up.
Oh, no, I don't see it. I don't see a reader right B. I don't see a comment that... I don't see anything that needs approval.
Nobody... What was your... retype out the comment and we'll look at it.
And maybe top chat is only showing. I don't know. Sometimes we have problems.
It is top chat, but that doesn't matter because
we have weird things happen with comments, but I have no idea why.
If you said something
that, there you go.
Where is it?
Now it's there.
Suffering right now because of low testosterone.
It looks like YouTube
didn't like your testosterone.
They flagged it.
Please send him nice words. Okay. I mean, he's got his hands full. He's a busy guy. I mean, this is a guy that's, I'm sure, probably as busy as James with his hands and different things.
Is that a serious comment though? He's suffering from low testosterone, or are you being sarcastic?
I don't know. It doesn't surprise me if somebody has low T because they look for that all the time now. And if you're depressed or if you have certain
he's losing sales because of it, because he's not feeling well, so he's not able to work as hard.
Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe that's
the deal?
it. But he might just be having depression,
Yeah, I feel like there was
business,
a video where he was sort of was it on
He's
Locker
been looking.
Room?
I don't always look at him. I mean, I don't watch all of his videos, but when I do see him, I like to keep tabs on my people, on my resellers, and see how they're doing. And Tekken doesn't seem depressed or anything, but I think J-Rad's just, he's going through the stuff. A lot of changes.
Yeah,
he's changing.
Well, I certainly, if he's not feeling well, I certainly hope he gets better.
Oh, this took out all of our.
Okay. Oh no.
Okay, freaky those filters, flipping a retirement. Made me a latte.
Paul
Yeah.
Rose
How
said,
do we know, Mike G? What are we supposed to do though? Do you think is everything still going to be cool in our 401ks? That's what I want to know. So if we're still using the banking system, I don't have to go out and buy gold or something, do I? And bury it under my backyard. That's all I want to know. Just let me know. Go ahead. What were you saying? What were you reading?
Paul Rose was saying that he's suffering from low Toblerone.
Low T.
Those are yummy.
He's so depressed from low T and celibacy. Are you crossing over into trolling? Are you trolling a little bit?
Yeah,
Reader.
I don't know what he's doing. But
Well, you're not saying anything bad yet, so you're cool. But he says he has the testosterone. Oh no! I do think I actually heard him say that. You know, I don't know what's happening now. I'll in general.
Well,
I
that's
think,
some really personal stuff that he's discussing. I mean, jeez Louise.
He's a youngster though. You know, Gen younger than us. They're like cool with stuff. Yeah, I got low T, no big D. I got low T. But you know, he does have a sense of
401 who?
Depression. Yeah, right. 401Z. Younger generation is suffering from a ton of health issues because of many reasons that most need to be figured out, but afraid it's too late. Well, I guess that was kind of my issue, was just thinking about using the current state of affairs in the world to, going, well, for instance, this weekend was snowing. So I thought it would be a good time to think about stuff. And that's why we did these calculations. Because I'm just like, let's look at let's tear this thing apart a little bit. I'm using current events to go, let's dive into our own nonsense and see what we come up with. I'm just trying to find good things to use from everywhere. It doesn't always work, but at this point, I think that doing self-assessment's great. And in general, tactics, techniques, what do we call them? Processes are the thing in our business, because I think I can only speak for myself, but I don't know it's true, but I think a lot of people in our business think like I do, because I think we all have certain brain chemistries for reselling. I think you're just drawn to it if you have a certain mentality. And in having that, there might be similar things that we suffer from. In my case, it's definitely like documentation. Like, not like, I love just to fly by the seat of my pants. I don't want to sit here and calculate everything out. Although I love a good spreadsheet when the numbers work. That's always thrilling. But in the, I don't know how else to make our business better except just to buy more crap and sell it. But I'm good at that. I'm trying to figure out how to make our business better by not doing anything except for efficiency.
Yeah, he's saying no, he's not trolling. He said it in his video that he sleeps all day and not work.
Okay, so he's having a tough time with depression right now.
Yeah, I do feel bad for anyone that.
Well, that's some
he's
serious
married,
depression.
He's married, but yeah, depression's not good. It's.
Do we know Michelle Pfeiffer? Yeah. We're 1 degree from Michelle Pfeiffer. Not anymore, because it was a long time ago, but my friend's mother was her assistant.
Well, and then what's
in Woodside, California?
My brain is shutting down.
No,
right now.
It did. I saw it.
J-Ride. J-Ride. He does. Isn't he sort of successful in other things outside of eBay too?
Well, see, the thing about J-Ride is he's a hustler, and he's the truest sense of hustler. So he'll go out and maybe get a KFC. No, he won't do this thing, but he likes to invest in. He likes to do tried and true things. So he did magazines, right? And then he did the chemicals for killing ants. I can't think straight.
Oh, he did. He was pest control. Pest control.
And so he really wants to do. I can see it in his demeanor how he needs that structure and wants to press the gas, like find the way to do something and then press the gas on it. And there is something about this business that can be terribly depressing. The man who started Reseller Island podcast is now feeling the island. Maybe that's what's happening, because that seems to be the biggest thing that ever happens to, I mean, I don't technically get depressed, but I get womp womp. I just don't want to do it.
I wonder if
I just don't want to do it.
Seasonal too.
Could be seasonal.
I wonder, but I feel bad for him. I do hope that he's able to overcome this, because he is a go-getter. So
Yeah, he's got a good network of
I hope that
support. Look at you're supporting here, and what was that? But it is a
fell asleep for a half.
It really is a tough business. It's tough. Like, I mean, geez, it's tough. It can be really tough.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he's getting treatment.
Lag.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. Keep the yawns coming. I am full of yawns. I can give them to you left
check
and
your
right.
sales when she yawns.
Well, now I feel like I need to go check out some of his videos. It's been a while. Last time I watched J Red, he was on the locker room, and it was a good interview. It was a good conversation.
I like
it
when he's being interviewed, but mostly his videos are of live selling. Currently, more recently, they've just been this live selling, which is, and the live selling, what's going on with that live selling thing, ADH Dave and J Red. I'll tell you my personal opinions. That's what you tune in for, right? It's maybe that's why it's depressing. I mean, because that seems you're you're wholesaling crap by the crap load, and you're just wholesaling, you're just blasting it out, and there's no love. You've already admitted you don't really care about the remotes or the glasses or the other stuff that he sells. So there's no fun. Like, so he's stripping out all the fun, and I think Whatnot strips it out even further.
Well, maybe he's getting burnt out too.
I think that it goes to this burnout, because this thing can be frustrating.
Kids?
I don't think he has kids, but I'm not positive.
Anyhow, I hope he starts feeling more like himself soon.
Yeah, I hope we all do.
Yeah,
jeez,
it's not good to be depressed and.
Mike G is talking to a sales rep tomorrow about sales markdowns. Guess they are getting input from many.
Yeah, what does that mean about sales markdowns?
They're coming to the end of their rope. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, sorry, folks. They're gonna end up trying to get you to do something stupid and spend more money.
Yeah,
but
that's all they care about.
If you're here on Wednesday with us, Mike, fill us in, give us some deets if you want to.
Biff saying the answer is just not enough of that summer hose water. Am I right?
Uh-oh.
I better go.
Here, I'll get it.
You get it. And then I'll may have to shut down. Let me just see.
Hello? Yeah, hold on 1 second, please.
Okay. I gotta go, guys. Sorry to make it so quickly, but I gotta take this call. Okay? Have a great day, and we'll see you to Wednesday. Okay, bye.